Namaste, Ram Ram, Pranam everyone. कैसी हो? I hope everybody is good.
Doing great. So guys, आप लोगों का हमारे चैनल में स्वागत है. आज
I'm Marcia. I'm from Poland.
Adi, I'm from India.
From Uttar Pradesh.
From Gorakhpur. Okay guys. So Marcia, what are we going to watch
We're
today?
gonna react on the famous interviews of your foreign minister.
The legend.
He's legendary, you know. Because he was in the news lately a lot because he had such a smart, answer in the interview. So we're gonna react on this interview.
Yeah, actually,
I think more than one.
I don't know actually this video. I don't know, but yeah, it's the title is actually when Dr. Jaishankar destroyed Western media.
Wow.
So you guys, I know every Indian know about these guys, and we all proud that we really get a leader like a diamond.
Such a smart person who's not afraid to speak, you know. He's brave. He's a brave guy.
Whatever he speak, you know, he speak not in India. He speak when he was in America. Yeah. He speak when he was in Brussels. Actually, you know, we are 20 kilometers far away from the Brussels.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, he was here, and that was really great. When you know, it's such a proud when other people. Let me complete, baby. It's really so proud when you know people from other country come and they talk about your leader. So yeah, it's happened with me. Yeah. You know, some people from here came and talk about me about that you foreign minister is really such a great guy. Yeah. So okay guys, let's watch what he talk about. I think I know 50%, but Marcia don't have a clue. So let's open her mind. Okay.
There's only India money found the world.
In terms of our oil,
why do you think anyone
like
will
all the summary
Delhi after you didn't help others
over
Ukraine?
The wheat was going.
Yeah, it's all summary actually.
In terms of our oil purchases, we don't send people out there saying go buy Russian oil. We send people out there saying go buy oil.
Yeah.
But we also take from.
You buy the best oil you can
from Russia, not so much.
So
here we're going to just listen. We're not talk about all, you know, after the video,
guys.
Attach
a political.
They attach political message to that.
West seems to be quite vociferous in trying to curtail funding for the war in Ukraine, whereas by purchasing this oil for national interest, India is being asked, are you funding this war?
So look, I don't want to sound argumentative, but then tell me if buying Russian gas is not funding the war? I mean, why is it's only Indian money and oil coming to India which funds, but it's not gas coming to Europe which funds?
It goes, sadly, it goes.
Somewhere, I mean, let's be a little even-handed out here. Countries in Europe and the West and the United States are so concerned. Why don't they allow Iranian oil to come into the market? Why don't they allow Venezuelan oil?
Because it's more.
I mean, they've squeezed every other source of oil we have, and then say, okay, guys, you must not go into the market and get the best deal for your people.
That's great.
I don't think that's a very fair approach. Europe has to grow out of the mindset that Europe's problems are the world's problems.
That's true. That's true.
But the world's problems are not Europe's problems.
Yeah, that's true.
If it is you,
it's yours.
It's yours. If it is me, it's ours.
Always be two axes. At this point, I think it's an understood, accepted fact that you have the West, US-led, you have China as the next potential axis. Where does India fit into this? But are you planning to not?
I'm sorry. That is exactly where I disagree with you. This is the construct you are trying to impose on me, and I don't accept it. I don't think it's necessary for me to join this axis or not, and if I'm not joining this, I must be with the other one.
Right.
I don't accept that. I mean, I think I'm 1/5 of the world's population.
Yes.
I am today the 5th or 6th largest economy in the world. I mean, forget the history, civilization bit, everybody knows that. But I think I'm entitled to have my own side, I'm entitled to weigh my own interests.
Exactly, own interests.
And my choices will not be cynical and transactional, but they will be a balance of my values and my interests. There is no country in the world which disregards
First of all, thank you for the advice and suggestions in your question. I prefer to do it my way and articulate it my way. Now, as Secretary Lincoln has pointed out, we have made a number of statements which outline our position. in the UN, in our parliament, and in other forums. And briefly, what those positions state is that we are against the conflict. Exactly. We are for dialogue and diplomacy.
That's right.
We are for urgent cessation of violence. And we are prepared to contribute in whatever way to these objectives. I noticed you refer to oil purchases.
Oil purchases, yes.
If you are looking at energy purchases from Russia, I would suggest that your attention should be focused on Europe, which probably we do buy some energy which is necessary for our energy security.
I must say,
but I suspect, looking at the figures, probably our total purchases for the month would be less than what Europe does in an afternoon.
Wow.
So you might want to...
Yes, Adi.
What you think actually? I need to know.
I agree with him because Europe now it's so goddamn sensitive in media. They are so sensitive about India taking gas and oil. We also take, and we also take, for example, in Belgium, we take diamonds from Russia, and nobody make a big deal about it. And I don't think it's right to point fingers at India while we are not saint. Are we not also, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Germany is actually the biggest importer of the gas from Russia. They are still doing this job. All Europe is doing their own job. They have
no right, in my opinion, to blame India. India do not support this war. And from beginning, I remember how Modi said that please, directly to Vladimir Putin, stop the violence, go back to dialogue, stop this war, you know. So I remember that, and I agree. And honestly, European people are so tired about politics, about media. A lot of them do not support what is going on.
I understand you, but the thing is really, I mean, you are Western. What's you give the option? If there is a China, you have problem with China. If you will not come with a European Western country, if you fight with the China, who going to help you? That's meaning you have to make deal. We don't have to think who is right, who is wrong. Okay, I wanted to take advantage from the America when I fight with China. If America is wrong, let's go to the America. What is this thinking actually? The way actually, you know, the way this reporter asked.
Exactly.
I mean, what was that? And the things you have to,
you know.
I mean, why people have to follow you? Who are you that people accept you as you are a truth?
You know, and I also agree the way he said about own interest. You have to look at your own also people interest.
Yeah, you are chosen by you were and you are chosen by your own people. You're not here to make worlds happy. You have to think about your own country, own people. They are your people.
And he also said, like, if I will not support you, it doesn't mean I'm against someone else. And this is very good words because
this ask
people nowadays. Politics is like either black, either white.
It's all about business, believe me.
You know.
And you know one thing you remember? She asked, this girl wanted to say that you are funding
the war.
In the war.
What
this was her words.
That was offensive question. That was offensive. But he showed class. He was so calm and answered in such a class. You know
what he answered? Do you remember?
He said that Europe has to escape this mindset that the problems of Europe are not world problems.
Oh yeah,
and the world
problem is the Europe problem. That's the things. World's problem is not Europe's problem. Europe's problem is the world's problem. And one thing he also says, if you think that India is buying, purchasing,
then why you also buy, like Germany buy, for example, gas? Why you not buying from Venezuela or Iranian?
Because
Iranian
they make people that he is my enemy. They cannot come in the market. It seems like this all market is bought by their own parents. They used to be 50 years before doing a lot of shitty work in other country. They stole all the things from the other country.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Europe and America and England.
You mean
colonization? Yeah. So now they are thinking they are greatest person in this world.
And the thing is, a lot of, like, for example, all my friends, all my family, they don't even like America. They always say why Europe has to be puppet of America, like a dog. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's not America's things. Europe is also the things, because you know Europe is such a big power. They also think. Sometimes I think America is better than Europe, because Europe, oh my God, they just like to put their finger in other country, like human rights, things right, a lot of rights. Okay, guys.
Oh, but
okay, you can put your way.
Do you think that Europe always follow America? Like America is big daddy and Europe is like a spoiled child of
exactly. America is Europe is a big baby who's supposed to have two fathers, one Russia, one America, but Europe think no, I will be accept America as my father, and Russia wanted to take control on this baby, that no, I'm also your father. So that's all the world I understand.
That was the strangest thing I ever heard on this channel. Okay. I will not comment that. I don't know how to feel about that.
Okay guys, thank you for watching with us.
Thank you so much
and you can check our Instagram ID in the description box.
And I invite you for a little comments down there in the comment box.
Yeah.
Share your opinion. What do you think about?
Maybe I can be bullshit. Who knows? It was my thinking. Everyone in their individual.
Do you
thinking.
agree with your with the foreign minister or not?
Oh, we agree. We are definitely.
I'm asking you.
Oh,
okay.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you so
guys,
much.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Bye.